Well, hello. Plan is to clean out this whole side. Not ideal. Well, you guys, look what we have. Well, hello. It's about time. Hey? There was two, and one was not alive, which sucks. But you look very lovely. Yes, so there's only one new left, and she has dropped, so I'm hoping very soon. Fingers crossed. Good girl. Good morning, it's Thursday. And yeah, a nice little arrival. I noticed this in my cameras this morning, and I noticed the one wasn't moving. I'm like, ugh. So anyway, Carissa, when she got in, I just said, check out that ewe. It looks like one is running around and the other one, she kept going over to it, but there was no movement. So as it was stillborn. So I don't know what's going on, but this lamb is completely dry, so it's probably born overnight. This is the problem when you get to the end of lambing, and it was a long group, and I've waited so long for these ones. I'm not going to stay up all night to wait for two. That a 17-day window to lamb, it's just not really worth it. They should be able to lamb on their own, and that lamb's not very big, and the one that was stillborn is not big at all, so she should have easily been able to spit those out on her own. So whether something was wrong or she didn't get up in time, I'm finding with these ewes, they just stay laying down and they don't get up. And I find that if they don't get up and let that water break and get licking off that lamb, I just find, it doesn't take very long for those lambs to suffocate or, not be responsive, right? So I don't know. It doesn't happen very often, but it's just frustrating because it's been such a good group. So for the rest of the day, I've been biding my time with Mark. I asked him at the beginning of the week, I said, is there any way I can start cleaning that barn out across the road now that half the barn is empty? And he's like, oh, I can't afford to give up a tractor, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, planting's done. He's on the sprayer right now. There. And I'm able to free up a tractor. So Jack is going to spread my manure on the corn stalks behind the lamb barn. So I'm going to take today and clean out that ones. I might clean out both sides, even though I have to put those lambs back in it. They won't make too much of a mess that I'll have to clean it out again. But this might be my only opportunity before this group gets weaned that I can get that barn cleaned out. And it's really deep, so it needs to get cleaned. So I'm going to do that today. I thought I'd go over the equipment that I use to clean out the barn. So this telehandler is just amazing once again. And for cleaning out sheep pack, it's really nice to have a grapple because of this. So it basically acts like a claw because the sheep really pack down that litter. It's like, I don't even know. It's just so packed in so tight that when you use a bucket, all you do is you roll it and it falls off the bucket. You roll it, falls off the bucket. So the grapple really grabs it and pulls or lifts or however you want to. It separates it. So this is amazing. And that's what Jack will be on today. So that's our Tubby manure spreader and the tractor. And we're just spreading it. Sorry, my windows are dirty. We're just spreading it on this field that we're going to plant our edible beans on. I also have the pile across the road by the barn, and we're hoping to clean that up too. This is about an 80-acre chunk here, so that'll be good to get that spread here. It's nice and close, so the timing, it shouldn't take us long to clean out this barn because it's so close. So anyway, just thought I'd give you the lowdown. Okay, the plan is to clean out this whole side, so I got to get these gates out of the way. The other thing I have to do, these are probably still got quite a bit of feed in them, so I got to pail them out and either pail it over, well I can't because I want to clean that side out too. So I got to pail it out, put it in a wheelbarrow for now, or even just put it on the floor manger area. So I got to tear them down, take off the spouts, and I also have to take down these fans because they're just the telehandler won't go underneath it. So there is a little prep work before I clean out this barn, but other than that, it's a pretty straight, easy pen to clean out. We did design this barn so we could clean it out either with a skid steer or telehandler, no problem. So what I'll have to do is clean this side out, and then all these guys I'll have to get dumped back into this side, and then I'll clean out this side. And I should probably fix that hole that's been there for months. If I knew we were cleaning out this barn, I would have made sure that feeder was empty. I would have not filled it like a couple days ago. But I never know what we're doing, so communication, not our best trait. Alright, we got her all opened up, ready to go. Got the fans down, feeders emptied. So here we go. Just got the pallet forks on, and I cleaned up enough manure to get to the feeder, and then you kind of have to maneuver it to get it out of the manure, or out of the pack. And I'm just gonna set it in the center alley until I'm done. And then after I've bedded and set back up, then these will go back in the pen, and I'll refill them before I put the lambs back over. knew this would happen. I knew the day was gonna come when I did this. I had my head turned facing backwards and I hit a water line. Not good. The good thing is I hit it, of course I hit the bowl, and this doesn't get used, so I've had it shut off at the tap. So it's been useless, but the good thing is it's at a joiner, like it's at a T, so I can throw a joiner in there and it should be good, but not ideal. We have a mouse problem. A lot of mice. Ugh. One-handed. I apologize if I look like an amateur. I do know what I'm doing. I just can't run everything. Oh my gosh. There we go. There we go. So I got that pen cleaned out now. I'm just bedding up, and then I'm gonna put those lambs over to this side just until I get that pen cleaned out, and then I'll put them back because I have to fix this water line now, so it might not happen today. Oh, my windows are so dirty. See this, okay, so I do this at about the second partition, because that bale should do half the pen. Okay, one side done. One side done, and another one to go. It's a lot of work, actually. I forget how much work it is. Well, it is almost 5 o'clock. We've been at this since 9 this morning. So yeah, we got the second side cleaned out. And so now I have to bed it, bring in the feeders, fill the feeders. The feeders were right full, so that took a lot of time to clean out, and it's all on the floor because I only have 2 wheelbarrows, so they were full. So I have to do that, and also the manure is so packed that the back of the manure, it bridged the back of the manure spreader. So Jack talked to Mark, and it looks like we have to. Jack talked to Mark, and it's looking like he just doesn't have the door all the way up. So we're gonna try that. It can sit here in the morning, because while I have it over here, I totally forgot I want to clean out that beef barn, because it's still got manure from the beef cows. So I'm gonna do that in the morning, clean out that, and I also have some manure on the pad outside. So I want to get that all cleaned out, and then if I can, maybe next week if I have time, I can look at the fencing and see what needs done there, and what I need to do about making that pen a little more sheep, a little more ready for sheep. So not a shortage of work anywhere, and this is still going to take me another hour to get finished, and I got to clean up all the mess I made outside, so that all needs cleaned up. Looks like he got it unplugged. Thank goodness. Disaster averted. Done. We have a few more odds and sods tomorrow to finish. I have to put the spouts back down. I have to move those feeders into the other pen, and I have to fix that water line tomorrow. But other than that, just some cleanup. Just some cleanup down here, and move all my gates back. But for the most part, it's a new barn. What do we got here? Did you have 3? Did you keep us waiting? Good mommy. Guys, we are done lambing. Yay. Good mama. We'll get her put in a pen. And these guys look happy.